EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set. Check 88. 42. Check.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Watson now to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got room. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 45 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that has added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Come here.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I thought I finished this. I'm in a tournament right now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Miller. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Here's Watson. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Texans is Tyler Irvin.
What are you doing?
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Under 10 now. You got 58. Check 26. Check 26.
We didn't even pick him up.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Check 4. 26.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check, check, check.
This is Jones. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
If I wouldn't have put my head down, I would have been in zone.
Check safety, check safety.
1st and goal.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Shoot, watch the shoot. Yeah, Liz.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Hey, that's all okay, baby. You're shot.
I should have threw it away.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Check right. Watch it,
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, and he's got the connection to the tight end Graham. Touchdown Packers. Jimmy Graham there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Throw it. Yeah.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 79 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I pushed the side, but I wasn't supposed to.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Freak, I'll let him go.
Makes the score. Packers 14, Texans 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
My fault, okay.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up second and
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
by J.J. Watt. 8-yard loss on the play.
36. Joker.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw on third down. And
Bro,
that is
how you
incomplete.
fucking fuck
And I
that
feel
up?
like my man, Old Mo, momentum
He's wide
might be
open.
changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Okay, not about to go.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
On first down, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Bro, you're not about to get that
Brings up
same little
second
stupid
down.
play that you just got a while ago.
They went with a dime look on
That was my
defense. 2
fault.
extra defensive backs on the field and
That's the only
covering up
reason you got that.
essentially
That ain't
every
happening
blade
in
of
there.
grass. They've allowed them to disrupt the play.
That's dead.
Throwing again is Watson.
Hopefully
Throwing
it's not
middle, but
happening
it's
again, bro.
incomplete. Kevin
Not
King, the
happening
former
again.
Washington Husky there defensively. So back-to-back
You did it all you
incompletions, and that
want.
has him
This is
staring
not
at a
happening
3rd
again.
and 10.
I just was flipping. I was on his own. You caught me on. You caught me in man. You caught me flipping.
From the gun, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Off the draw. Here's Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Check 37. Check 30. Hey, black. 50.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Inside. He's coming.
They'll run it with Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. And this is incomplete.
Damn, man.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And
It's wide
started
open.
short. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Back now at Lambeau, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Crosby on now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They begin with a run by Miller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Miller, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Let's go. Let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. That's And Stills
Get
bringing
the
it
fuck
in.
out of here.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. From the red zone now, Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Nope.
Here's a look for the end
Come on,
zone,
Will.
but that one's going to wind up
Trying to get the
incomplete.
pick.
Will
I
Fuller
tipped
was the
it.
intended target, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air yet again. Watson being chased out left. He may try and he's in. It's a Houston Texans touchdown.
Damn.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
I should have blitzed.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Big numbers. Big numbers. Big numbers. Big numbers. Big numbers. Oh, please, time for the big numbers.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Go, go. Run. We got it. 41 at the mic. 40.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 13. Check 13. No.
Now Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
At the 36-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check. Wipe up. Go to 50. Tighten up. Back north.
Rodgers looking to throw. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Oh, shit. Good game, though.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll go again to Jones. Room to run inside the 40. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Come on.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. On first down, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep down.
No.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. On first down, it's Jones. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.